6:45 on a frigid Sunday morning. Temperatures outside are generally below zero or at best near zero. And in the studio, we're hearing from our producer, it's about 50-something, so he's pretty cold up there as well. So if your house is having a hard time keeping up, you're probably not alone. Levita right now, Huerfano County, we have a beautiful, mostly clear sky. Once you hit the mountain areas, we actually have temperatures that are starting to get to around or a little bit above zero. Not a lot of wind this morning, so nice to be able to pass that along. Right now, we're actually sitting at 5 above zero at peak internet up on top of Gold Hill and Woodland Park. Great view over the city right now. Beautiful, mostly clear sky. There's no wind out there. And that's a good piece of news to be able to pass along because it's cold enough without the wind, and it doesn't take much to drive wind chills down into dangerous territory. Right now, Turkey Creek along Highway 115, we have 4 sitting around Colorado Springs. A couple of degrees the other side of zero right now. Pueblo's been sitting a little bit closer to -10. Coldest area is still stuck here across the lower Arkansas River Valley, where we're running between -10 and about -20. But again, once you hit the higher terrain, you see it's not quite as bitter, and that's an indication of some warmer air that is going to work over the state slowly today. And we'll have a lot of sun to work with. We've been tracking some clouds over eastern parts of our coverage area this morning. They're going to drift east and leave us pretty sunny this afternoon, so that's always helpful. We won't have a lot of wind today either, which is, again, more good news, but we're not going to get real warm either. We'll look for highs in the 20s, and this is better than yesterday, and that'll be true for just about everybody along the Front Range. We'll likely stay in the teens over the lower Arkansas River Valley, and it'll be very slow for you to warm up today. Mixture of teens and 20s should be expected over the high country and the mountain valleys. We are not, at this point, expecting any more additional snowfall over the ski resorts, at least for a couple of days. So, looks quiet tonight, which probably sets us up for another real chilly start to tomorrow. Not quite as bad as this morning, but I still think we'll fall down into the lower single digits around Colorado Springs. We'll hit the 30s then tomorrow afternoon with 40s for much of the rest of the work week. So some good news if you don't like this cold air. A little windy at times maybe later on in the week. And then Friday night into Saturday probably, another shot of some pretty cold air comes in, and that could bring another round of some light snow, which would probably last into the day Saturday and then wrap up by Christmas Day, but maybe leaves us with a little fresh blanket of snow just in time for the holiday. Pueblo looking for temperatures to drop back below zero tonight, probably down to about -7. And we'll expect 30s tomorrow, 40s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, probably Friday too, so long as we keep that front north of you long enough into the day. So this is looking more like Friday night into Saturday morning as opposed to Friday during the day that we'll see some snow. And then once we get that front into the area, we'll have highs probably only in the 20s on Saturday. Canyon City looking for temperatures tonight to drop down into the single digits. We'll recover into the 40s tomorrow, might actually reach the 50s on Tuesday. So nice bounce back. At 40s for the rest of the week. We'll wait for that front to get here in time for next weekend, at which point we'll get cold. Temperatures fall off into the teens again. Teller County, after starting out around zero this morning, will reach 20 this afternoon, 30s tomorrow, then a mixture of 30s and 40s for the balance of the work week. First of the snowflakes could start flying very late Friday, more likely Friday night into Saturday, with highs on Saturday in the teens. And I don't want to get into details on the snow for next weekend because it's a long ways off. But it looks fairly widespread again, so might be the kind of thing that could whiten us up just in time.
The possibility of a white Christmas would be great, and the possibility of those 50s before even better.
Would be okay. Yeah, we need to thaw out a little bit.
Thanks, Marty.
You're welcome.